welcome back to my channel. Before we begin, I want to make sure to remind you guys to subscribe. Today I'm going to be showing you guys several different easy hairstyles for those of you who just want something quick and easy, or whether you're just starting out with pinup hairstyling. I know for me, when I first started out, I had a lot of difficulty. Maybe if I did it on other people, but with my hair, I feel like it's really difficult with my thin hair that I have. For me, it was just hard to find different styles that worked for me. So these are some of the ones that I did and I found that worked for me when I was first starting out. If you want to know how I got this style, then please keep watching. First look is pretty easy. It is with a snood. And for those of you who don't know what a snood is, so it is kind of like this little, kind of looks like a net almost. It's kind of like a hair net, if you will. So I'll show you how to put that on. And I usually use this when I'm really lazy, but yet I want my hair out of my face. I take my brush and just brush my hair out. And then you pretty much just want to gather it into a ponytail. Just smooth out all the edges or the sides and the back. And don't worry about like the top part or anything like back here, because it's going to get covered anyway. And once you have that, then you will take your ponytail holder and I'm not fully pulling the ponytail all the way through. It makes kind of like this little hoop. And then we'll take the snood. I pretty much just put it under and then over, and you usually kind of want to match it with your crown, with the crown of your head. And it does have elastic on it, which makes it nice so that we don't have to do any bobby pins or anything like that. It just kind of just stays in there. I got this one in Vegas when I was at Viva, but you can also get them on Amazon, Etsy. You can find them anywhere pretty much online, and they do have a lot of different colors also that you can choose from. I'll link probably a thing down below where you can find some of them. For this next look, we're going to be doing little flips on the ends of our hair. You will need a heat protectant. I use the Tresemme Thermal Creations. So we're just going to start by sectioning off the hair, and I just part it in the back to two sides. And then just spray this. If I had it on the right setting, that might be helpful. And then take your brush and just brush it through. You will need your flat iron, and you will need to have it on the highest setting. Well, I like to start from the back. So I pretty much just grab little pieces like this. You get your flat iron, and pretty much all you do, you just put it like this. And then you flip towards you. Okay, and then you just end up like with this little little curl. Okay, and then I just put that towards the back and go on to the next section. And then pretty much you will just continue to do sections until you are done with your whole side of your hair. Okay, so once you have one side done, so it'll look like this. It looks kind of like a mess right now, but once we smooth it out and comb it out, then it'll look much better. So then after you're done with that one, then you'll go to the other side. Now that you have both sides done and they are cool, then you can just go ahead and start like taking them kind of apart with your fingers. Make sure there's nothing that is stuck in there. Then you will take your brush and we're going to brush under. So you see how it kind of creates that little swoop right there? So you can kind of play around with it and kind of see where you want it and how you like it. And then if you don't want to leave it plain like this, you can always do different things, such as you can pin one part to the side to make it look a little more full. So you just take your bobby pins and just do something like that. You can even do it with the other side if you really wanted to pin it back. If you also want to add a little bit more zest or more voom, you would add in a hair flower. All right, and there you have it. So it really doesn't take long. So for this next style, it is called kitten ears, and I'm sure that you guys have seen them before. So basically what you're going to do is take a part of your hair. I usually start from the top of my ear. You also need your brush. And then we're just parting it. So once you have this little section right here, just pull the rest of your hair back and out of the way because we are going to tease this section. So I'm just taking it in pieces, so I just separated it out. And we're teasing from the back, so behind. So we just spray our hairspray. And then in a C motion, we will do the teasing. Yeah, and then we'll just go into the next section and do the same thing. Okay, so now you should look like a Who from Whoville. So this is what it looks like right now, but we will go and smooth that out. So you just want to gather it up and then put it in that shape again, and then just slowly go over the top. Make sure not to get any of that teasing that we just did. And then what we are going to do now is we are going to twist and then pull up. So I'm twisting to my right. What you want to do is just slightly push up And now that you have that, then you will take your bobby pins and then just pin it in place. Bring your other curls to the side there. And if you want, you can always rearrange them. Right, so now that we have one done, then we'll go to the other side and do the same thing. So remember to part at the ear. Once you have that section all teased and smoothed out, then what we are going to do is twist to the right again and then push up and pin. And you can always adjust on how high you want it. So the higher you push up, the higher it's gonna be. And you might have to put in several bobby pins. So this one is kind of drooping a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna reinforce that. And there you have it. I just think it's a really cute, easy style to do. So it doesn't take much, probably about, 5-10 minutes, depending on how long you want to spend on it. For this last style, it's going to be it's going to be an updo. So we'll need to make a high ponytail. So I basically just flip over my head and brush everything up. And then once you have your ponytail, you'll just take your holder. Now we will need to tease. So I have my teasing brush and my hairspray. I'm just using the Firm Hold hairspray from Suavecita, but you can use any one that you like. I'm just going to take little pieces. So let's start with the top. And we're going to spray. Take your comb and work it into like a C motion. Oh, you should look like a crazy lady now. So now we're going to gather it and just smooth it on the outside. Be careful not to undo your teasing. You're basically just going to push up. So with your pony, there's like the indent where the teasing stops. And then you're just gonna take that and push up so it makes kind of like a fan. And don't worry about the back because we're going to be covering that anyway. Or the sides. If you're a little bit messy, that's okay. You don't have to be perfect. And then I'm just taking my bobby pins and basically just pinning that spot down. I usually just do 2 bobby pins, and then I go in and I kind of just mold it a little bit. Just a tiny bit so that way we get the basic shape. And then what you're going to do, you can either take 2 different types of scarf or head wrap or whatever you want to call them. I have this one, which is basically like a cloth. And then I also do have this one as well, which is the nylon ones. So it's kind of up to you which one that you prefer, that you want to use. Personally, I feel like these ones are easier to work with. And I already have mine tied, so I'm gonna see if I can just slip this on. Well, that worked out exactly correct. So I just have the bow right there in the center, and I just kind of go in and do a final molding of this. And ta-da, you're done. That's it. So you can get the cloth headbands. You can get them at Walmart. That's where I found mine. They're super cheap. And you can just get all different ones. They have the regular bandana ones. They have them in all different colors. So I can link it down below if I can find them on Walmart still. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.